Do we have anyone in the daycare? No, right? We should have put someone in there. Something I love doing in any playthrough of Pokemon is putting 2 guys in the daycare that I'm going to forget about. And then like checking up on them later and being like, oh yeah, you! Ooh, this is also the perfect point in the game. I think it is strategically designed. I think they very deliberately designed the game to have the bike shop in Mauville. For you to switch at this part of the game. I think it was intentional. Because this is where you start using the acrobike, kind of. All that fun stuff in the jungle. Game design. We underestimate them sometimes, but sometimes they know what they're doing. I love pointing out game design and being like, yeah, they probably did this on purpose. Like, yeah, of course they did it on purpose. You're not smarter than the devs, Zebra. Yes, they did it on purpose. Come on, Tattoo. We're better than this. Rydell himself punched me in the nads. Why can't you do tricks on the mock bike, though? I mean, it's probably... I mean, I'm not a bike guy. I don't know my bikes, but, like, there is probably some truth to it. Probably the type of tires you got. I still think in Oras, they should have just given you the super bike. It's a no-go. The tall grass snares bike tires. There's no way you can cycle here. Ah, nuts. Hey, we're in the jungle. Hey, it's the jungle for us. Oh. Happy look and a smile. Chilly. You're not in the lead. Show me Linoon. Maybe. Linoon we have, though. We have Zigzagoon. Well, look at that. Linoon. Pretty cool sprite. Guys, there was a topic I wanted to talk about. Wario Land? Just in time! Just in time! Didn't I say I wanted to play it too? I will absolutely play that, like, this week. The Mimic Circle was formed by people who like to mimic. The battle starts the instant we meet. The Mimic Circle is crazy. There's lore happening on this route. Hey, that's awesome. I will be playing that. And I will be talking about it. I also did that, Nitrum. Give me Rock Blast. This is actually hilarious. Look at this mechanic at play. Putting Drill Run right next to... Like, whenever I want to attack a flying type, there's a coin flip to decide if I'm going to get it. Oh? What are you, Bug Dark? I think we knew this, actually. Because we have one. But I forgot it, I'll tell you that. Tails, that's going to be Rock Blast. Dr. Mario for GBA? What's that one? Also, just so I don't have to announce my move every time we do the coin flip, whatever my cursor is on when I go to flip the coin, that is what we will base it off of. Just to keep it honest. Because I'm not going to say every time, hey, I'm using drill run here. Oh, whoops, nope, it's tails. You know? Guys, there was a topic I wanted to talk about tonight. I've been wanting to talk about it for like a week now, because it has been in my YouTube recommended for the past like week and a half. Like multiple videos about it. And I have to assume a build like leaked or something, but everybody's been posting about Oddity lately. Do you guys know Oddity? You may know it as Mother 4. Fuck. Got off my radar. So, oh, I don't know, like a decade ago, plus, a decade plus, maybe? A decade plus? You caused this? When? When did you bring it up? I must have missed this. I've been seeing it for like 2 weeks now. I just keep forgetting to bring it up. But I believe it. Ah, fuck. Oh yeah, that's a manifestation. Ah, I should have just switched. Yeah, so Oddity. You may know it as Mother 4. Like over a decade ago, this thing was revealed. Now, obviously not official. If you're wondering, if you're that out of the loop, fan game. But I remember when it was revealed. I don't remember when it was revealed as Mother 4. I know I knew of it at the time, but I don't remember what it looked like or whatever. But I remember when it got rebranded. Because that was kind of like the like resurrection of it. Because they were like, well, we can't call this Mother 4, we're gonna get sued. I think they got a cease and desist, maybe. But point being, like, I think this fan game is fascinating. Because it is the most, like, bag of empty promises I've ever seen, kind of. They showed this, like, I'm gonna call it an immaculate trailer, personally. I think they made the promise of, like, a beautiful looking game that looked like an official Mother game. And you see it and you're like, oh, this like looks so fun and exciting. Like, I can't wait for this to come out. Or that's how I felt anyway. And I rewatched the trailer recently because, again, it's been floating around. And I felt the same way. I was like, man, this looks so good. Too bad it's not real. But it's been going around lately, I think because some builds have come out. And people have been looking at the builds. I think the most recent one that people have dug up is like the 2023 build. And it's important to note that the trailer for the game basically said, release date, it will come out when it comes out, or something. And so, like, nobody had their hopes up. At least when they showed it as Oddity. I think they might have had a date before that, which they were never going to meet. But the latest builds that they've shown of the game, which I believe were from 2023 maybe, if they're dated at all. Well, yeah, so there were builds, but there's nothing in them. There's nothing. The game was not being made. The game was not being made. It's so unfortunate. I really thought, like, the trailer looked nice. They had nice, like, very real mothery feeling characters. You had, like, your Ness guy, more like a Lucas. You had your Jeff type. You had kind of your Paula. And you had kind of like your Teddy, I would say. I had to compare him to anyone, like a duster, like an adult guy with them. But I thought like everything about it looked super charming. The mock-up of the battle screen looked great. It looked fantastic. And it's never gonna come out. The builds, no, it was all smoke and mirrors. The builds they had like test rooms and stuff, and the test rooms, I mean, they're test rooms. They're not supposed to be finished necessarily. But the test rooms were straight up like 2D grids with nothing in them. Like, you're not supposed to put real assets per se, but like when you don't have anything else in the game, it's like, man, they weren't even like, I don't know, they weren't making anything. The battle system is unfinished. All of it was just like a trailer that was animated. It was never a game. But it's funny because recently I also saw a trailer for something called Mother 4. Which is another fan game. Not to be confused with Oddity, formerly known as Mother 4. It's a fan game called Mother 4, and guess what, guys? Not even kidding, it was another really well-done trailer. It was another, like, man, this looks pretty good. Not quite to the same degree, but it wasn't like trash. Like, it was pretty, it looked good. It was promising things again. Do you know when the trailer came out? Like 4 years ago. This is a safe space? It could be. It can be. It's a safe space till it's not, kind of, right? But yeah, I don't know. It's just unfortunate. I think it's the most betrayed. It's fascinating is all it is. That you can, like, throw together a trailer that is basically, like, just animated, sort of. And not have anything, and, like, actually, like, make a buzz, kind of. Like, people were hyped for this. People were excited for this to come out eventually. Oh my god, he's gonna kill me. Kickstarter for 3DS game that got delayed 7 years, releases an entirely different game. This sounds vaguely familiar, but I can't say that I know exactly what that's in reference to. It sounds vaguely familiar to me. Oh, is this our guy? Did we get a guy? I wasn't paying attention, honestly. Is this our guy? I don't think we ran away from something. I think this is our guy. Who cares? Nobody can claim it. It's our guy. Who cares? Everybody has a Pokemon at this point. We ran from Linoon. That doesn't count, though, because we have Zigzagoon. Oh, interesting. I don't know if I know that. That's fascinating, though. Gotcha! No, 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 no! It worked, damn it! Marta herself would have to come through that door over there and claim this Pokemon. Yeah, this is a good sprite. Or it would have to be shiny, so Diarrhea Lad can have it. Any nicknames? Nicknames, please. Nicknames. She, her. I'm not even taking any others. That is perfect. #1 Oddity fan. She, her, the Scyther. Good guys. Hi, is it Bragburger? She would have to sub to the channel too. Oh no, that's everybody has that emote. Having to sub to use an emote of your own likeness, and also you're not a real person. Okay, man, it was Will Astrobot. I remember specifically because he wasn't feeling it. I remember because Will wasn't enjoying himself. We were just Ford hyping. Is this Route 119? It was so funny. I think the best part was when he got to the level that looked like Fort Hype after we had already started doing it. And we were like, that's Fort Hype! Was that right after the Pokemon bracket, actually? Or was it maybe the week after? Oh man, we're not looking too hot, guys. Nobody here is hardy, though. We can heal on the fly here. Oddity, formerly known as Mother 4, for those in the dough. Yeah, we also planned kind of... whatever Astrobot stream we started Fort hyping at. Because I know we did raid Will after one of those. Or after that, I should say. You were at that one? Yeah. I wasn't sure if maybe you'd like gone to bed or something. Because it was like towards the end of the night. I know that. Because that was a long stream. What? No, come on, he's here? No! My little guy. What a cool route for us. No, is that the shortest one? Mario Party was shorter, right? Was it? Was it even? Mario Party is, okay. Yeah, that's not surprising. We're the Mimic Circle. We mimic what you do. Check out our website. Guys, there's a game I'm excited for that's coming out soon that I pre-ordered today. I should have pre-ordered it more recently so I could play the beta. But I didn't. It's Avatar Legends, the Avatar fighting game that's coming out soon. I think it looks fantastic. There's actually a lot of there's a lot of buzz being generated around it. I think it's generating a lot of hype. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I've been watching a lot of gameplay of it lately, and I have not really, like, wanted to play a fighting game in a long time. Because I've just accepted that I don't have the time or the drive to anymore. I gotta get Spatch out of here. But this one, I think I'm going to play it. It looks like a lot of fun. It comes out at the end of the month. Bug water. This was not the best Pokemon to come in with. Who even is going to take this on? Probably Tatu. Yeah, Kingo started watching it recently. So remind me, for Kingo it's the first time, but for Snack it's not completely, but also a little bit. Is that correct? Is that the right? Okay. Do you, like, know anything from it? Or are you relatively, like, fresh on it? Because that's exciting. I want to hear your, like, theories and stuff, if so. You even know The Last Airbender? Somewhere in book 2. I think I also at first fell off during book 2. I think I just wasn't watching it as it came out. But, like, I eventually went back. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, like, yeah. Including the last one, yeah. Book 3 is where I started. What does that mean? Like, you just watched book 3 and never went back? Or did you eventually go back? Or what does that mean? Guys, want to catch a fee bass? Don't think you went back? Alright. Cider! Guys, you know what Pokemon I love? Oh, you, but that's not who I was talking about. That character's a gremlin. I love that character, Kingo. And I think you will like them. They're like a top 3 character in the show for me. And speaking of which, I might play them in the fighting game. I'm either playing her or Sokka, probably. Tough, yeah. I'm probably gonna play her or Sokka. That's probably it. I mean, the whole cast looks really fun, like, genuinely. I think the one I've seen the least of is Katara, and I saw her do a combo today, and I was like, oh my god, she looks cracked. So, I don't know, I could end up playing anyone, to be honest with you. They all look like a lot of fun. Was that Feebas? What cry was that? Can you just dex nav Feebas? Dunsparce? Was that from the grass? That's weird. Another thing about the game that I think is interesting, there's a big dialogue going on right now. About how the game is not very... It seems like it's gonna be hard for casuals. That's like the buzz at the moment. Which I think is only a good sign. I think that's always a great thing to hear about any fighting game because it means there's depth. And I don't know, it's not like cookie cutter. That may sound gatekeepy, but it's not. Fighting games have existed forever and casuals have loved them whether they've been accessible or not. Sure, they don't stay on it, but like, they're not gonna stay on the easy game either. So why not just make them fun? Or deep, you know? But it's shaping up to be a good time, I think. There's a whole, like, assist system. So let's say you pick Aang, right? I can talk about this one, because Kingo knows all these characters by now. So Aang, every character has 3 assists. And they're not assists in the sense that, like, you might be thinking of, like Marvel, like where you call in a character and they do an attack. It's more like... I actually don't know what game I want to compare it to. An assist is more like a variation of your character. So for example, Aang has his 3. His 3 potential assists are, you can pick Momo, you can pick Appa, or you can pick Monk Gyatso. Monk Gyat. Look at the pop-off for the monk! He's a homie. Kyatsu is on the skeleton man. Yeah. And what your assist does depending on what you pick them. So Appa lets you, I believe, cancel a normal into a special. Momo lets you cancel like your air glider into another move. So in other words, it makes him play differently. Like your assist affects how your character plays. Like it affects the like properties of your moves, or like maybe other things in some cases. Like stickers in World of Light. I mean, not really. Not quite. Not on the same level. That's like a stat thing, kind of. I guess if that makes it easier to understand, I'll say yes. But it changes what you can do pretty much. But that system seems deep because there are essentially 3 ways to play Aang, or 3 ways to play every character. So every character is really 3 characters. Functionally, at least. Which is cool. You can kind of change how your play style works, depending what kind of matchup you're playing. So there'll be fun, like, variety with it. But that also means there's a lot more to learn, which is where kind of that, like, scary to casuals sort of mindset is coming from. And from what I understand, it's also difficult execution-wise. Depending what character you play, of course. There's one character who I'm not going to mention. Specifically for King Owen Snack. A firebender. A firebender lady. Very popular character. They probably both know her, but you know. She's very high APM. She looks very hard to play, but also very flashy and fun. Everyone knows her? Yeah, I know, but like, you know. I'll be nice about it. No, the first Firebender? Yeah, I mean, Zuko's in the game. Zuko I've actually not seen much gameplay from. He must have been in the beta. Yeah, I mean, I'm honestly kind of interested in playing her, but again, she's really hard. Or, you know, she looks hard. Very execution heavy. And she's one of the characters that's like scaring people away because she's a popular character. So I imagine a lot of people like, you know, pick up the game and they're like, I'm gonna play her. And then they're like, oh my god. How do I play? Should be fine here if we do this. Yeah, pretty much. They've also already announced the Season 1 DLC. Which I think is a very good spread of characters. They got Iroh on there. They have Ty Lee. They have... and then from Korra, they have Bo Lin and Lin. Which is hilarious to say one right after the other. But they have Bo Lin and Lin. From that. And then the 5th character is a Vodin. Which is pretty cool. A Vodin from a specific pool. Kind of like what One Piece Burning Blood did, guys. One Piece Burning Blood. You know that game? Kind of like that. They gave you a bunch of characters and they were like, vote one in. But that spread is also crazy. It's like Tenzin, Amon, Boomy, And Asami, I think, was one. And I forget who the fifth one was. Kuvira, that's right, yes. I would personally... I think my vote would go to Tenzin, but I'm pretty sure Amon is going to win. I think the Amon guys are out in full force. I would also like Boomy. I love Tenzin, though. Yeah, I think Boomy has a strong chance. I think... I would be surprised if... Like, I don't think Kuvira's gonna win. I don't know. Do people like Kuvira? I don't like her much. Not a big Kuvira head. I wouldn't vote her over any of those characters. Do we have anything to heal this? Here come with some... Here we go. It's scary out in the jungle. Yeah, Amon will be fun. Oh, there's a very specific ability he has that I definitely won't say, because that is just a spoiler. That is not represented anywhere else in the game. So I think he would be a really cool choice. Yo! Wow, you're getting out of there. Chili can come in for this. Oh, Chili. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. I thought he would do a grass move, that's why I thought it was a good idea. Well, we're almost at the Weather Institute. Do I have maybe... You could be good. Intimidate is huge. I gotta remember I have that. But I think Iroh is a genius DLC character. From a game dev point of view, people are gonna, like, put him on the pass. People are buying it. Easy. Easy money. He's character number 1, too, I think. I believe they haven't shown... Oh, thanks, Jackson. There are a couple more characters in the base roster that they haven't shown. And I don't know if they will. The game comes out in a couple weeks. I think Ozai and Zahir are both in the game and haven't been shown. They've been word of mouth revealed and that's it. Which I think is crazy, like, I don't know. I could be convinced to play Zahir. I love that guy. I think he might be my favorite Korra villain. Oh, nuts. Wait. What? What type are you? That should not have been... Bug Ghost? Bug Ghost? That's crazy. I like it, but like... That's wild. They went woke. I have not played any more Final Fantasy Tactics since we last met. Since we last had a meeting. But that's okay. I was gonna play some on today, and then I didn't. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to talk about. Guys, I finished Code Geass. I binged the rest. And hey, you know what? I liked how it ended. I don't know if I like how we got there, but I like how it ended. I don't know if I love how we got there. I think I liked how we got there. I don't know if I loved how we got there, but I liked the ending. I did think, in spite of, how do I talk around this? In spite of how frustrating some of the, like, late game stuff is, and when I say late game, I mean like the last, like, 3 or 4 episodes. In spite of how frustrating some of it is, the cool stuff is really cool. A bit of a baby's first peek. I've been trying to collect my thoughts on it a little, but I'm just not very articulate when it comes to that. I went into the Brudge thread, and he wrote an essay, and I was like, dang, I wish I could collect my thoughts like this. But I agreed with a bulk of what he was saying. Yeah, that's definitely true. I think I liked it a little more than he did, from what I have gathered, but not much more. I'd give it like, I don't know, an 8. I'd give the second season like a 7, but I'd give the experience an 8. Not a big numbers guy, though, so I don't know if that means anything. I think the big problem with the second season... I'm not treading new ground here or anything. This is not a new observation. Number 1 in my book? Hey, you know what? I love that. Thank you. I think the big problem is it drags its feet. It leaves season 1 off on, like... It walks back a lot, I think. It walks back a lot in favor of doing more stuff that doesn't really matter. And a lot of stuff by the end becomes very contrived. Hey, what's up, buddy? Happy twos. I think some characters end up in places that are disappointing. Where they milked out, kind of. I mean, a lot of it had to happen. A lot of it is justified. A lot of it was just, I don't know, they introduce a lot of new characters that I don't think matter. So there are already so many characters. Oh, what the fuck? What is this? Is this, This is what's his face. This is you know, Scyther split guy, right? The guy, the Hisuian Scyther. What's his name? Axor? Cleavor. Axor? Cleavor. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, he is... all that stuff is in here. Characters end up in positions or you know, in states by the end of the series that, ho, I like kid trainers. That's weird. It's a weird thing to say. Takashi and Dayton. Where if it had ended at, like, where Season 1 was at, like, they would have happier or more satisfying endings. Some characters get assassinated, I think. Not literally, but yes, literally. But, like, some characters just don't... I don't know, they just, like, lose the plot. Which is a little disappointing. I think we will... Chili has to stay in, and I think Rar is fine to keep in. Let's go for... I think a Rock Blast is fine here. Alright. And then you, I guess, can do... Take out the Ninjask, I guess? I don't know. They're kind of both problematic. And I will say that it ends with a lot of unanswered questions or unresolved plot threads, I think. Which I don't even know that I care that much. Do you know what? Do you ever feel that way about something? Are you ever like, man, they didn't answer that, but I don't really care? You ever feel that? Sometimes it's not what you're, the part that you're engaged with, so you don't really... It certainly wasn't the part that I cared about. But like, it would have made sense to get some more detail on for sure. It reeks, I'll put it this way, Season 2 reeks of, like, they had an ending in mind, and they had a couple chess pieces ready, but they didn't know what moves they wanted to make along the way, kinda. Like the VA for the Emperor guy? The Japanese one? Because yes, I agree. I watched the dub, though. Yeah, hell yeah. I did watch the dub, and it is a good dub. I don't really care what we use here. Let's go for Rock Blast, because he probably has Levitate. But I have to do my classic thing that I do whenever I finish any piece of media that makes it truly feel complete, which is make my character tier list. It's not over until I've made my tier list. Yahoo! It's Brooke! And I think this will be a hilarious one, because I really don't know. I don't think until I see it in front of me I know what I'm gonna put. There are characters that, like, I don't... You know me. Maybe you don't. I'm pretty easygoing. It takes a lot for me to, like, start to dislike a character if I liked them. Just because, like, I don't know. I value highs more than lows sometimes. But this show, some characters definitely fell from grace for me. There are definitely some that plummeted as it went on. Birdkeeper Hugh. Oh, Nina, no. Oh. Funny character. Not really. Cosmically funny. Funny character, shaking my head while I say it. Shaking my head no. Pretty funny. Would I recommend it though? Yeah, it was pretty good. It took a lot to get me to watch it, but I'm glad that I did. It was good. It's always fun to watch things with the gang. Only because funny memes come out of it. We get bits out of it. Oh, Chili. Chili Bill. Ball's in your court. It's never where you want the ball to be. You never want the ball in Siz's court. I'm just being honest. Oh, Chili, this would be cracked. Yes! Hell yeah, Chili. Chill? What do you have, sturdy? How did a critical ice ball not kill you? I cannot believe how... That was an Uno flip card. That was Uno reverse. I cannot believe what just happened. Alright, Matrix, I guess? Do you want to know what I did on a whim the other night? This isn't even much of a story, because it doesn't really go anywhere. After playing Wario Land the other night, I was like... Because remember we were talking about, like, after I signed off, but before we raided Snack, I was like... Oh, what the... This is the Weather Institute? This is not the Weather Institute. This is the Weather Shack. What is this? What is, this is not a scientific building. What is in here? This is not in here. This is the Weather Warehouse. Kurt Weather Lodgings. Remember how after Wario I was like, man, I gotta play more games on this service. Well, what I ended up doing after stream is I looked through NSO and I picked a random game to play. And this was extremely cope. I'm telling you right now, I'm probably not going to boot it up again anytime soon. It was just like the universe was speaking to me in the moment. I booted up Breath of Fire 1. And I was like, yeah, like this could be cool. Probably not going to play that anytime soon. What am I doing? That's not going to happen. Sit down. But it was pretty funny. It has a pretty competent, like, opening scene. I actually thought it was really cinematic. The boss got interested in the research they have going here, so he sent us out. You quit meddling. I like to. I mean, I know it's a like good series, so I'd like to play it, but I don't know. Am I really going to? I don't have the. It's just not happening. I'm playing a bunch of RPGs. I'm not gonna open NSO and then open Breath of Fire. I know I won't. I have to have like a clear, like, I don't, not even just a clear lane. I have to have like a clear runway. I'm introducing the runway, guys. The runway, guys. The runway not just being the concept of an open lane, but the concept of like being ready for something like totally new to land, kind of like an unplanned, like I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm not gonna be playing that anytime soon. It was a little bit of hopium, a little bit of copium. I don't think I want gyro ball. It's like an unplanned pregnancy. You need an open runway for that. And if you don't have the open runway, Godspeed. If you don't have the open runway, you're dropping it, like Breath of Fire. Breath of Fire, a bit of an unplanned pregnancy. Quite the analogy. I mean, you know. Oh, upgrade. I do it in the name of humor, guys. There's not a... There are no views being expressed here. Put that on a tombstone. Put that on a cinder block. Express my views, Destiny. Who is this? Nami? Person. Keep forgetting Night Slash is stab. I should be using that. We have a pretty cool team here. We rolled a cool team this chapter. Because I already started writing the next MC post. That's huge for me. For someone who's had writer's block for months. I guess I just needed to get past the stupid wall of text I had to write, that's all. I've been thinking about playing it again. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna buy the DLC. How much is it? 20 bucks? Please don't be $30. It's like 20 bucks, right? It's $30? Oh. God damn, what are they doing over there? Oh look, touching! It doesn't help that the gameplay of that DLC doesn't look very fun. Every clip I ever see of it, I just want to like play more story kinda, if it's like 20 bucks, but 30 bucks? Doesn't even look that fun. We'll do maybe this. That like void gameplay or whatever, where you hit level 200 or whatever. Keep that away from me. Carvana? I'll take the damage, who cares? Poppins can go find their own donuts. What do the donuts do? Is that like sandwiches? Oh, there's donut making. Hey, nice. We hit a black flash. Yo, cookie. Modifiers for the areas. Ugh. Ugh. Maybe I just want to play the post game. And I'm confusing that for wanting to play the DLC. Maybe I just want to play the post game. Krabby does rule. I love that guy. The post game. We're Team Aqua. We appear wherever anything rare is found. We're Team Aqua. You know we gotta have the double chunk chocolate cookie. Owned. I gotta forget those moves before I use them by accident. Yo, they got... I love doing Electabuzz's cry, but I can't put my whole heart into it right now because people in my house are probably trying to sleep. What do we got? Yes! I have to wonder what the vision was in the studio, where they were like, yeah, this is Electabuzz's cry, do this. Wanna know who Electabuzz's VA is? Boo. You got me. Yes, I did. Will? What the heck? Dude. How did you forget? I don't know. Linking chord. You didn't hear all my thoughts on Code Geass. They didn't redub that one. Oh, actually? Oh, that's interesting. So, wait, are you saying that is the Japanese audio? Oh, well, that would explain a lot. I don't think I ever realized that, but it makes sense. Look at this little Peanuts. You're so cute, you're disgusting. I'll put you down, kitty. Like Ewok. Yo, baddie alert. Oh, rah! I'm gonna get you out of there. You guys remember Moochie Goro? Or Moochie moments? This Shelly or new Shelly? I mean, New Shelly has more personality, I think. But this one's more iconic to me. I don't know why I thought about that for so long. I just thought like air slash doesn't have the accuracy. Let's just do it, right? My Tiana. Did they? Like, what? Pokemon, whatever, Origins? I was gonna say, yeah, this Mightyena looks more like an Obstagoon. Yeah, those things. Interesting. Oh, dig. Master Archie! Lord Archie! Something I love about where we've kind of landed with Kyoshika is not that she says like, oh, Lady Carrara. She has to go, Lady Carrara! She's always stressed out. It always sounds so desperate. So flustered. You're disgustingly strong. Bad enough to have Team Magma blunder about, but now there's you? What makes you want to sniff around in our business anyway? We have a situation here. A Team Magma mob just passed the Weather Institute. Luckily, they couldn't tell this was the Weather Institute. They appear to be headed for Mount Pyre. What? We can't waste any more time here. We have to hurry to Mount Pyre, too. Team Magma, just you wait. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks to you, we're safe. Might be an odd way of thanking you, but take this Pokemon. Oh! Does this count, though? I don't know if this counts. Oh, look at him. He's a little Sakamoto. He's a little sack. A little ball sack. He's a little sack of moto. Thought no gift counted? Oh, that's also true, I guess, right? Did I say that, though? Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't even think of it like that. I just thought, like, this is the same route. Although, does this count as the Weather Institute? I don't remember. Well, we outlawed that because it's one of N's Pokemon. Yeah, this is the route, so it doesn't matter anyway. Look at him. I like his form. He's the same he has the smile as Pearly. He has the smile as Pearly. I also don't think we need Dunstasio in the party right now. You can get out of here in bad guys. Alright, I mean, do we want to just finish the route? We're like there. What is this? What is this? This is not real. What is this? Is this an emerald? What are these stairs? This is not real. This is up here? This is... You've got to climb the waterfall to do this. What is that? Celebi? What is that? Celebi, maybe? What else could it be? What is this? Rare candy. We gotta make a secret base. Lady Carrara! It's like 2 in the morning. What? Ah, shoot, we should have kept Anastasia on the party. Well, not for me. Not for me. Check out my bike that can switch gears, Pesto. How much stronger have you gotten? Let me check for you. Ready with your Pokemon? Of course you are. Go! Oh, May, you're looking so green. Guys, this is the last May battle in the original. Well, I mean, the last required one. Isn't that crazy? What were they thinking back then? Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. It's crazy that the last one's optional. Not only is it optional, it's optional like once. Once you say no, you can't do it. It's not even optional like, oh, you can do it at like any point. That's a lot. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure if you say no, she just leaves. They're not a very good rival. At all. Hard carried by their theme. I can Matrix is the play, probably. Chili would be pretty good. If Wally inherited this theme... Oh, raw. Oh, he's already dragon? Would have thought that would have been Sceptile. Did he throw? Question of the day, did they throw here? Is 1 speed gonna put you ahead of me? No. Okukuisara. I could say something, but... No, I'm kidding. Yeah, you did a wood tier list, but we were talking just about favorite professor. Okay. Are you stuck in here? You might be. No, actually you're not. What? Adamant me real quick? Give me adamant. Mudslap might be keeping us in. No, it doesn't work like that. Pokemon has a move that is not very effective. Why did I write it like that? Idiot. Alright. What's the one where it's stab? That's a different one, I guess. No, that's a different one. There's one that's like, if your type is not very effective, it might be Biba. It doesn't matter right now. There's one that's like that. That's what I was thinking of. I was worried you might be struggling with your training. But I had absolutely nothing to worry about. Keep it up. And here, I have a present for you. Oh. It's Rash. There you go. That's what I was thinking of. These fly, and your Pokemon will instantly carry you to any town you've already visited. But to use Fly, you have to get the gym badge from Fortree City. That's important, so don't forget. You should fly home and visit Littleroot for a change. Tsubasa Mei. I bet your mom's worried about you, Pesto. Well, let's meet again somewhere. Yo. Oh, in. Yo, Pesto, in. Yeah. And then he walks away. Oh man, in, Pesto. And then he jumps into the river. I just passed by a trainer riding a bike. Hoo-wee. Whoa, am I right? You just beat that trainer, didn't you? It's pretty obvious that you did. That's a sick get, dude. Oh, that kid looked really upset with the face all red from anger. This is interesting, actually. That's crazy characterization. I sure seem to run into you often. You off to Fortree Gym next? I expect you'll do well at the gym. Well, I'll be seeing you. He characterized her as being upset that she lost and, like, talking, like when she was talking to us, putting on a brave face. Too bad that doesn't amount to anything. And then he hops in the river and Kyogre initiates the flood. Who the heck? Oh my god! Was that the ninja's trick? I got. I was so like, alright, come on, like look at that tree. Like I know you're gonna pop out from behind it. That I didn't notice this guy. That might have been the intention. This guy looks like a... Not Baki, Kagi. Is that the right one? That's what this guy looks like. What is it? You know the guy I'm thinking of? Akagi? He has like the spiky nose, right? Is that the Mahjong one? That's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, the Mahjong guy, yeah. He looks like he's from that. Ooh. I saw that they put out the new Ghost in the Shell. And I kind of want to watch it. Anybody else feeling like hopping on that? I kind of want to watch it. I don't know if I will. But I kind of want to watch it. I don't know anything about Ghost in the Shell. I don't know if it would be fraudulent to be like, haha, yo, Ninja Boy Yasu. I legally shouldn't. I don't know anything about Ghost in the Shell. I don't know if it would be fraudulent to be like, I'm just gonna watch this new thing, but like, whatever, you know. It looks cool. Has a stacked cast. To hide a tree, use a forest. Yeah, I think it could be fun. I think they're releasing it, like, episodically. I don't think it's, like, a batch thing. I think I saw that they were, like, episode 1 dropped today. They usually do that with Prime Video. Which is one thing I do like about that service. Is that it's not, like, batch releases. It doesn't encourage binge culture. So, it could be fun to top on. Now that I have a Code Geass-shaped hole in my life. I got other stuff I want to watch though. Oh, the plot thickens. The plot thickens. What was that for if this is here? Oh, what is this? Lady Crora! Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I hate this. It's like alright, but like, what the heck? No, I don't like this. Oh, Lady Carrara. Listen, I get what they were going for. Let us not forget. Let us not forget that this hack is supposed to be like Hoenn in the style of Johto, basically. I get that. But like, you changed it. Like, what? It's like alright though. It's like alright though. It's like, oh, but what is this? What are these? Berries on the ground? What is this? We're coping. Let me put it this way. I like this tile set. If this wasn't Fortree City, I kind of like this. But like, what are we doing? Also, where's Over Here gone? No, for sure. There are like gaping tree ginas. These Gungaga. Me? Gungaga. Yeah, it should definitely be like a darker green. You know about the match call system? Yeah, we haven't been using that, buddy. We don't have the time for that. It's July, buddy. Okay, what's July? Working on a Pokedex? Go to the Safari Zone, that's my suggestion. You done anything at the record corner? That's made up. Did you see that? He said, this guy's Pixel here. It's cool. It's exciting even. Yeah, alright, guy. Oh, I mean, okay, I was just chatting. This city consists of homes built on trees, but then the trees sunk into the ground and the homes are just on the ground now. And there's no bridges, there's just cobblestone. Perhaps because of that lifestyle, everyone's healthy and lively. Why, even myself, I feel as if I've grown 30 years younger. And then the Kurtz came. Living on top of trees is okay, but I like it more down on the ground here. There are Pokemon that evolve when you trade them, but here on the ground, we stay as is. Pokemon and people have adapted to nature for survival. There's no need to make nature conform to the way we want to live. What are we, a bunch of owls? The tree houses of Fortree are great. You see, tree house. We walk into the Treegina, we carve it out, and a nice little space for us. It's the #1 town for living together with Pokemon. Boo-foo. It's a little shrine for Pokemon. Rawr, I need it. I have to get me a Volbeat. I'll do anything for it. Sis? Myself from the bottom of my heart. Having heard that, you will trade your Volbeat for my Plusle, won't you? No. No? Won't you just trade me? What if we traded Sparks? Trading Pokemon with others. It's as if you're trading your own memories with other people. People, Pokemon, their hidden powers are aroused by living in natural environments. Let this old woman see if your hidden power has awoken. I hold a coin in my hand. Now tell me, have I palmed it in the right hand or the left? Right. Oh, yes, correct. We shall try again. Right or left? Right. Oh my god. Oh, we'll try again. Which hand, right or left? Left. Oh, splendid! Her spirit leaves her body. Thanks. My wife is dead. You should just take a nap like I do. Good talk, Zebra, good. Sleep talk? No, I'm good, man. No one believes me, but I saw this gigantic Pokemon in the sky. It seemed to squirm as it flew toward Route 131. By the way, oh, you smell singed. We at a volcano or something? Oh, Pinkmewa. I bet we don't live on the ground, because then I could just leave her body there. While speaking about Pokedexes, I remembered something. I met this trainer, Steven, when I was searching for rare stones. Oh boy, he had some amazing Pokemon with it. They weren't just rare, they were trained to terrifying extremes. He's the champion, you know. Yo, did you see it? The other night, every shrine from east to west in Fortree lit up one by one. You have to check for me. Grandpa, what are you talking about? None of us saw anything. I'm so sorry about him. He seems to think one of the shrines in Fortree is something to help trainers. Sir Pesto, welcome. There, go, bird Pokemon. Oh, you almost killed my Tatu. I asked my Wingull to run an errand for me. By being together with Pokemon, people make more and more friends, and that brings the world closer together and closer to the ground. I think it's wonderful. I want to go to the Pokemon gym, but something's blocking the way. After all that bother I went through training on Route 120. There's a tiny glimmer floating northwest. Oh, baby. South. Oh, here we go. Oh, we're not ready yet. We'll do this next time. Celebi, I think. And I bet it takes us out there. The ground absorbs rainwater and trees grow by drinking that water, so we built the tree houses closer to the ground so we could have fresh water. Nice. Oh, okay. The ground's basically a tree. Let's go get the Sylph Scope. Actually, that'll take a while. No. Never mind. I wanted to see the shrines. But I think I have to fight another trainer. Because we gotta do the whole Kecleon thing. Devon Scope? Yeah, you know. You know. Yeah. Perhaps Celebi. The Nintendo Today app? What about it? Oh, the Devon Scope? Kyoshika convinced that she's gonna find a Celebi. Lady Carrara, I'm going celibate! Stretch. Hey. Good stream. Good sesh. We are not done with this chapter yet. We gotta fight the gym leader, so we got a little bit to go. But we'll definitely hit chapter 9. They found a new Pokémon! Good talk tonight. Fun times for us. I will see you Friday. I've since discovered. So, more Wario this week. Look forward to that. I've not figured out Sunday yet. But, you know. But I'll see you back on Friday. So thanks for hanging tonight. Have a good rest of your week. It has definitely cooled down here. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but it's been raining all week so far. Again, I woke up with a little sore throat because of how cold it was. So hopefully we hit that nice happy medium rest of the week. But that's it. That's it for tonight. Thanks for chilling, guys. Later.